Welcome back. This is the 7th day of our 7-day challenge, and tonight we're going to be having honey sriracha catfish and an easy potato salad. So what we're going to need about a tablespoon of sriracha salt, 3 tablespoons of butter, about a tablespoon and a half of spicy brown mustard, about a quarter cup of honey, tablespoon and a half of sweet or dill relish. I'm using dill. Got a quarter cup of mayo, real mayo, not the whip. 2 eggs. I've got some Italian breadcrumbs and some panko, which we're gonna mix, and it's gonna be our crust for our fish. I got the last of the potatoes, the last of the onions. You'll need some hot sauce, some mustard for binding, and the rest of our catfish. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the potatoes. We're going to get them washed, cut, and boiled. All right, I'm going to cut them potatoes. Do a half and half, and then get them in about 1-inch cubes. Toss them in your tater bin. Then we're going to finish those up like that, and we're going to get them on the boil with a little salt water. All right, potatoes on. Go ahead and dice up your green onion and put those to the side until we need them. You're done with those onions, get you a smaller saucepan, because we're only doing 2. And we're going to boil these 2 eggs. Your eggs going, I want you to go ahead and take your catfish and get it in a strainer. We're going to take it over and soften some cold water, and then let it set and dry. That way we can get all the water off, so we can get the binder to activate on it. Your fish is drying off. We need to go ahead and get your oil up to 375. Oil's heating up. We're going to go ahead and get us a container. Get us about 1.5 cups of the breadcrumbs and about 1.5 cups of that panko. And shake it around so it's good mixed. This is going to be our coating for our catfish. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take your catfish. Mind you, this was store-bought nuggets. Someone else skinned and filleted it. So always check it for bones, because you never know. I found 2 well in this one. All right, now, but once you got it over here and you're ready, go ahead and add some mustard to it. And your hot sauce. And it's going to vary on how much catfish you got left and how much hot sauce and mustard you put in. So I can't give you an exact measurement. I'll say right now maybe 2 tablespoons of mustard and 1/3 cup of hot sauce. Get it in there, mix it together real good. Mix together, go let them sit in there for a minute while we tender our eggs. They've been on for about 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and leave them in the pan, pour out that boiling water, and hit it with some cold water. It's done set for a little bit. What I want you to do is start coating that fish, and then we're going to take it and set it on a cooling, hopefully you got a cooling rack. And take it to set it to the side at least after we get it coated. That way we got time to let that breading bind to the actual fish. Get it up real good. Set it to the side. We're gonna let it set, and that way it'll bind real good to that, and you get a real good crisp out of it. About 15 minutes, so our potatoes should be ready. So we need to go ahead and get those drained and rinsed off in cold water. Bowl. We're gonna add in our mayo. Our green onions, the brown mustard, dill relish. We're going to mix it up real good. We're going to add the eggs here in a minute once we get them peeled and cut. Eggs diced up, we just slightly diced them, take them, dump them in, get them mixed in real good. And then we're going to hit it with a little salt and pepper, give it a little bit of a flavor. And then we're going to cover it in plastic and put this in the fridge and let it sit while we finish the catfish. The very next thing we're going to do, this takes like no time at all. We're going to get our honey sriracha sauce going. I want you to take your honey. Make sure you get every bit of it. Like always though, if you guys want more, Go ahead and add more. Not going to hurt nothing. And add your butter. Sriracha season. And about a half a cup of hot sauce. Less if you like. I like hot sauce, so I'm going to make this and I'm going to eat it on everything. Good mix and get that over there on like a low medium heat, and we're going to bring it up and just get it up to where that butter melts and mix it together and shut it off. Ready for the catfish. Go ahead and start adding them in. Just do a couple at a time. Make sure you like lightly jiggle it just to get the rest of that excess off of it. Drop it in. You gotta go fast. Take your time. Like 4 would be good motherfucker. Alright, go ahead and fry them up. Probably took about 3 minutes to do this. I usually wait till they float and just a few seconds longer. Go ahead and finish with the catfish. Starting to float. Looking good. Go ahead and pull them out. Set them away on a plate, paper towel to go ahead and get that excess oil off of them. Keep going. You're almost there. You're all done. Go ahead and plate it up. Hit it with some of that honey sriracha sauce we made. And enjoy. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to click that like button and subscribe button and hit that bell for future notifications.